Yeah, hi everyone, this is Ashmita from UPSC Classes, and in today's class we are going to discuss about the paper 2 of the UPSC 2022 paper, which most of you might have given, and you all know how tough it was, and it was really a tough nut to crack, right? So we are going to solve certain questions in today's class. Now here we are not going to solve all the questions, rather we are focusing on certain selected questions per video, and if you focus and if you follow our videos, you would understand that we solve elaborately each of these questions, and we are targeting 5 questions to be discussed in a detailed way in each of our classes. So let's begin. Now, before moving over to the questions, I would like to discuss something about our classes. That is, at UPSC Classes, we provide you with all the study materials that you require for any kind of competitive examinations or any kind of entrance examinations. So if you are by chance preparing for any kind of entrance test, then we are here to help you out with all the guidance that you require. Here you will get live sessions, recorded sessions, portal access that's available to all the enrolled candidates 24/7. We also provide you with doubt clearing sessions, crash course facilities, scholarship facilities, and also mock test facilities and worksheets after every class. So what are you waiting for? If you really want to have a rigorous practice of the entire syllabus, revision classes and all, you should definitely join our classes. And as you can see that too much of pressure is there, too much of competition is there. So if you really want to win this competition, you need expert guidance, and we at UPSC Classes, we will help you out with all the things that you require. That's it. Now if you really want to join our classes, you can just check the description box below this video. You will get the contact details as well as the website link. Our official website is www.saurabhsclasses.com. Let's begin. So your first question is question number 46, which says, a man started from home at 14:30 hours and drove to village, arriving there when the village clock indicated 15:15 hours. So it's 2:30 and this is 3:15 in the afternoon. After staying for 25 minutes, he drove back by a different route of length. So 25 minutes means he was there till 15:40. Okay. He drove back by a different route of length 1.25 times the first route at a rate twice as fast, reaching home at 16 hours. That is at 4 p.m. So as compared to the clock at home, the village clock is. Your answer would be 5 minutes fast. Alright. Let's move over to the next question. Question number 47 says, a person X wants to distribute some pens among 6 children, that is A, B, C, D, E and F. Suppose, okay, so X wants to distribute between A, B, C, D and E. Okay. Suppose A gets twice the number of pens received by B. So twice the number of pens as received by B, 3 times that of C, okay, 3 times that of C. So 2 times more than B, so 2B, 3 times more than C, and 4 times that of B, so 4D, 5 times that of E, so 5D, 5E, and 6 times that of F, so 6F. What is the minimum number of pens X should buy so that the number of pens each one gets is an even number? Your answer would be number C, that is 294. Let's move over to the next question. That is question number 48. Question number 48 says, 6 persons A, B, C, D, E and F are sitting equidistant from each other around a circular table facing the center of the table. So we can see this as a circle with all the 6 people sitting at an equidistance from each other. Facing the center. Okay, so this is the center and they are facing towards the center. Consider the question and 2 statements given below. So question is, who is sitting on the immediate left of A? Okay. Statement 1, B is sitting opposite to C and D is sitting opposite to E. So B is sitting opposite to C and D is sitting opposite to E. Okay, we're just doing a rough sketch. Now statement 2 says F is sitting on the immediate left of B. Yes, F is sitting on the immediate left of B. Yes, the sentence over here in the question has told facing the center of the table. So I can put F on the left side of B. This is F and this is the left side of B. So I have put F over here. Now F is sitting on the immediate left of B. Okay, that's the diagram. Now let's check the questions. The question says, which one of the following is correct in respect of the question and the statements? Statement 1 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Okay, the question is, who is sitting on the immediate left of A? Yes, immediate left of A. Yeah, if I put A over here, immediate left means D is sitting. Okay, let's check. Statement 1 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Not really. We don't know exactly. This is a rough diagram actually. Okay, number B says statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Statement 2 alone, no, not at all. Alone, obviously not. Both statement 1 and 2 are sufficient to answer this question. Not really. Both statement 1 and 2 are not sufficient to answer this question. Correct. So number D we can consider as the correct option. Let's move over to question number 49. Question number 49 says, let me make it bigger, yes. Question says, what is the age of Manisha? Now, the statements that follow this question is Manisha is 24 years younger than her mother. So, Manisha is 24 years younger than her mother. Okay. Statement number 2 says 5 years later, the ages of Manisha and her mother will be in the ratio 3:5. So 5 years later, Manisha, 5 years later, the age of Manisha and her mother will be in the ratio 3x plus 5 and 5x plus 5. So now let's get to the statements that follow this, okay? Yes. Which one of the following is correct and in respect of the question and the statements? Now, statement number 1 alone is sufficient to answer the question. No. Statement number 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. No. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are sufficient to answer the question. Yes. We can already get all the details from both of them. Number D says both statement 1 and statement 2 are not sufficient to answer this question, are not required. Okay, so your correct answer is option number C. Let's move over to question number 50. That's the last question for today's class. Now the question says, 6 lectures A, B, C, D, E and F, each of one duration, are scheduled between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. Now, consider the question and two statements given below. Now, question says, which lecture is in the third period? So, which lecture starts from 11? Okay, 11 a.m. Which lecture starts? Statement 1. Lecture F is preceded by A and followed by C. So, lecture F is preceded by A, which is again followed by C. Statement number 2 says there is no lecture after lecture B. Okay, no lecture after lecture B. Now, which one of the following is correct in respect of the question and the statement? Now, statement 1 alone is sufficient to answer this question? No, not at all. Statement number 2 is alone sufficient to answer this question? No. Statement number C, both statement 1 and statement 2 are sufficient to answer this question? No. Number D says both statement 1 and 2 are not sufficient to answer the question. Yes, this will be correct because we seriously don't know from these 2 points whether we can frame anything or not, because we are not being able to frame, right? Okay, the timings are not given clearly and all. So that's it for today's class. That was the last question. We are going to continue with the series again in our next classes. So that's it for today's class, and we are going to continue with this series of solving session again in our next classes. Till then, if you have any queries and doubts, you can just post your comment below this video, and you can go over to the description box and check the details regarding our classes and get enrolled. That's it. We are going to meet once again in our next classes.